We have the odds. Who will win the World Cup? Is Landon Donovan here? Hey, Landon.
Hey, guys.
Hey, bud. Thanks for helping us here. Now, Seton has the number 1 pick in the draft. I want you to analyze our picks here. We have 3 rounds, but Seton's only taking one country because he said that country will win the World Cup. He will lead us off, and then I want your reaction in the moment of Seton O'Connor.
Is this a snake draft or
it's snake?
How does it work?
Yeah, snake draft.
Okay, so who has the last pick?
I don't know. I probably will. I'll just go Seton, Paulie, McLovin, Fritzy, and then I'll be fifth and sixth.
You get 2 picks.
Yeah, I'll get 2 picks.
All
right. Seton O'Connor, the country that will win the World Cup, or you face a shower of shame, is.
Does Landon want to guess?
Okay, Landon, you want to guess?
Well, if it were me, or what you're going to choose?
Either.
You're probably going to choose like Denmark or something really stupid.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, but
fair comment.
Okay, but who would you pick? No, I want Seton. Hold on, Landon. I want Seton to pick. I don't want you to help him.
All right, fine. No help. The team that I love this year is Belgium.
Belgium, I like a lot.
Golden generation. They score a lot of goals.
Okay.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think scoring goals is important in this competition.
It can be. So I would say I like Belgium, but it's way too early. And I think they are one of the 2, and we'll get to the other, most talented teams. But they have yet to show that they can put it together in a big tournament. So I would have taken them much later, but I do like them.
Okay. Paulie, you're ready with your pick.
Ein Bier, bitte. 1 beer, please. Germany, welcome to my squad.
Germany is off the boards there.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. That's a home run pick.
Yeah. McLovin.
Home run pick.
McLovin?
Okay, so I saw a video of his teammates, Neymar's teammates, breaking eggs on his head, and I'm all in on Brazil. They seem like they're having a lot of fun, coming in loose.
Okay, that's Brazil. Okay.
Brazil.
This is what I would say about Brazil. Brazil's the country that every time the World Cup comes around, everyone's talking about them. For some reason, nobody's talking about Brazil, and they're really good. So I think they're, as weird as this is to say, they're sort of a dark horse, even though a lot of people don't really mention them in the we can win the World Cup type of category.
Fritzy.
I am going to go with Spain.
Spain is off the board.
Another I think, appreciated. This is sort of their last chance of this golden generation of really, really, really good players. So I would say they're just barely in that second tier, but they're absolutely capable of winning it.
All right, I have 2 picks here, Landon. I'm going to make 1 pick, and then I'm going to ask for a lifeline here, since I know probably less about soccer than anybody else. So I'm going to go Argentina here. Take Argentina off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got...
yeah.
Okay, you didn't like that pick. All right. There's France, England, Uruguay, Portugal, Croatia. Okay, so you didn't like my Argentina pick.
Well, Argentina, obviously, they have, in my opinion, the best player in the world, but they just massively struggle. I would personally love to see them win because I think Messi deserves that, but they tend to just underperform a little bit in these tournaments. And if you look at their roster versus other rosters, they're just not, in my opinion, not quite as good as some of the top teams.
Landon Donovan calls Lionel Messi overrated on the Dan Patrick Show. That's what it felt like. Okay. Now, I can't buy into England, right? There's France, Uruguay, Portugal, Croatia. Do I do the home team Russia?
No. You go with France. And I'll tell you why. They were my other team who are talent. I think they are the most talented team, player for player, in the tournament. France somehow always seem to get in their own way and do something stupid, and TBD whether they do that or not. But if they can hold it together, they have talent-wise, they have good enough players to win. Absolutely.
And I can relate to that, where you usually do something stupid to get in your own way. So France, it seems like the right team for me. Okay, back down with Fritzy.
I am going to go with Portugal.
Portugal is off the board. That's a value pick right there.
I think that's a value pick. The one thing they have going for them is they won the Euros, and there's, as you know, you know,
Of course I know.
wins. No, a team that wins has that confidence that when you get into tough moments.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
we've been here
Hold on.
before, we can do it.
Seton, yes.
What's interesting about Fritzy's pick is that he went with 2 teams from the same group. Does that affect his status at all in this? Portugal and Spain are both in Group B, which
He's
is very
definitely going to
interesting.
get the winner out of Group B. I can pretty much guarantee
Group B is
that.
going all the way.
Yeah, baby. Okay, McLovin, let's go.
yeah.
Let's speed this up.
I'm going to go with my second favorite player of all time. Of course, my first favorite player is the American goal scorer everyone loves, Clint Dempsey. But my second favorite player is Harry Kane, England.
Harry Kane! I love Harry Kane!
Yeah, I just don't see it. But I love Harry Kane.
He's got to be known as Kane from now on because everybody else, all the great ones, have one name here, Landon.
Wait, sorry, Dan. I was joking about Clint Dempsey. My favorite player, of course, is Alexi Lalas.
Wow. That's a shot. Okay, Paulie, you're next.
They have some of the most disturbing kits in all of sports. Croatia, welcome to my team.
The Croats. Okay.
No chance.
Am I up next?
Well, if everybody goes twice, then it's over.
Okay. Boy, that's it.
Nobody chose Mexico, huh?
Do we want to have one more round here?
Nobody took Uruguay.
Do we? Okay, let's do it quickly here. This has gone way too long.
Okay, so then that would be Paul goes again.
No, I got to go.
Didn't it go me, Paul? I mean, Paul just went.
Oh,
So then it would go
wait,
back
Paul
down.
just went.
Yeah, you're going to go last in this round.
Oh. Wait.
Isn't that the way it works?
No,
Yes,
it came back down. I thought it went to me. And then it went back up.
You guys have 5 producers there, and you can't figure out how to do this?
we
if
need
it's a
30
snake
producers.
draft-
Okay, it should be me and then back to Paulie.
No, you went last.
Jeez.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
Remember last time you took Argentina and France back to back?
Yeah, I was fifth,
Yes.
and then it was
Dan, you
fourth,
went last.
third,
Right.
And it
second.
snaked back.
Now it's snake back, and now
But
it's
if
snaking
it's a snake,
back
you
the
gotta
other way.
snake back.
So Paul just went, then Paul would go again.
Oh. Okay.
Uruguay.
Boom.
Just seems like it's fixed for me not to do well.
I think I took care of that for you, pal. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. McLovin, and now McLovin goes?
Correct.
Go, McLovin, go.
Okay. I don't think anyone's taken our favorite team yet. How about a little love for the small country of Iceland?
Okay.
Iceland.
Okay.
Interesting.
You get good odds on that.
Very good odds, like 200 to 1. Fritzy, you're next.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
No. What?
Shocking the world.
Wait, we're doing vacation
Wait, are
spots
they
in this round, right?
Are they in Group B as well?
USA has a better chance.
All right, I got the final pick here, Landon Donovan. I could either go Colombia, Russia, Poland, or Mexico.
I'd probably go Mexico.
Man,
Mexico is in the same group as Germany, Sweden, and South Korea.
yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. I tweeted this the other day. I find myself rooting for Mexico and Panama and Costa Rica because they're in our region.
Yeah.
Is that sacrilegious?
Well, USA's not there, so it's not sacrilegious. I'm
But,
gonna
like, people are like, how could you root for them? I don't know.
I'm gonna go Russia.
Oh God.
Well, I don't. I mean, that's just a home course advantage. Home court, home pitch advantage here.
Think they might get a friendly call or
You
two?
think
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. I might get a tweet. Might get a tweet from the president. All right. Landon Donovan, of course, the greatest U.S. soccer player of all time. I got one single question for you and one single question alone. That's it. Why is Team USA not in the World Cup? Aside from not qualifying, why didn't they qualify?
Probably complacency over the last decade.
Who's to blame for complacency?
There's a lot to go around. I think everyone's to blame. It was going to catch up eventually if you don't do things the right way, and it caught up to us.
How do we
Is that
change?
fair?
How do we change? Well, no, I'm just curious that it feels like it's Groundhog's Day every couple of years that it feels like we're going backwards. We're not going forwards. Where is?
Why do you say that?
Well, 8 years ago, we were at least in the conversation to contend. Now we didn't even qualify.
Yeah, but that's all. I mean, I don't look at a World Cup as actually the barometer of how you're doing, because the World Cup, the national team, the full team goes through phases of good players, not as good players, good generations, etc. But there's no excuse for not qualifying. That's where I get disturbed. So as far as performances go in a World Cup, I don't judge that. I always say we don't want to win a World Cup. We want to be in a place where we're contending every time. We're talking about Brazil, Spain, France, Argentina. We talk about them every time because they're always there, because they have the infrastructure and they do things the right way. That's where we want to get to.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't qualify. It's one thing to be there just on a consistent basis, but not qualifying, man. That's why you have coaching changes here. Who should be running Team USA?
Coaching?
Yeah.
Probably a bunch of guys you've never heard of.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Are you? Well, I've heard of you. Are you one of those guys?
I am not. I've never coached a day in my life.
Played a lot of soccer.
I'd be a coach.
Played a lot of soccer.
Yeah, but that doesn't always that doesn't translate.
So you've officially turned down the offer to be part of Team USA. Is that what you're saying?
Well, there's no offer.
I made the offer.
Do you have the authority to make that offer?
Do. Yes, I do.
You do. All right, I accept. Breaking news.
Are you retiring?
What does that mean?
Well, you've retired twice, so I just don't want to be the last one to know if you're retiring. All right?
Well, you talked about soccer more than once a year on the show. You would know.
Man, don't make me get sources here, Landon. And it's once every 4 years that I talk soccer, okay? To be exact.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Are you going to play? You're still playing in Mexico?
I am.
Okay. All right. Don't get short with me. I'm just asking.
No,
just taking an interest in your life a little bit.
I appreciate that.
How's the family?
They're doing well. I don't know if you remember the days with two children under 2.5, but it's interesting. Every day is an adventure.
That's why you're still playing soccer.
Correct.
Yes. Get out of the Yep. Get out of the house. Hey, when you get to 4 kids under the age of 7, then let me know.
That's fair. You know what I equate it to? You ever been to New Orleans, Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
You know how at like 3 a.m. after everyone finally, or whatever time, everyone finally goes home and they come out with the big hoses and they just spray everything into the sewer?
Yeah.
That's how I feel my house is. Like after like 8 p.m. you go and you clean up everything, and then at like 7 a.m. it starts again.
You're going to play till you're 50 now.
Exactly.
Hey, good to catch up with you. Thanks for joining us. We'll check in with you during the World Cup, if that's okay.
All right, guys. Enjoy the game.
That's Landon Donovan.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.